always like to open the video with a little Chewbacca. So, I got the camera set up. The only thing I have to watch out for today is every time I bump the table, you're gonna get a little wobble like that, so I apologize. I'll fix it when I can get a better camera mount. Right now, I just got a wobbly one. There's nothing I can do about it. But today's a good day for kit bashing. I got a couple things in, so I'm gonna do a little unboxing first. I got some really interesting packages today. So we'll get the boxes over here. I'll reach over and grab a couple of them. First box from eBay. What do we got here? It's like from Joseph Winter in New York. I think I know what this is. I'm not sure. Then we have, this is from Revival Point in Tampa, Florida. So, I'm not sure exactly what that, I think I know what it is, but what's in each box is kind of a mystery at the moment. Kind of. But I know what's in this other box. Oh, this one's from Junkman. I'm pretty sure it says right on here. Alrighty. It's this all the way from Georgia. I know what's in here. Do we want to open the big box first? Well, let's get the big box open. So, oh, let me fix my chair. There, that's much better. All right, so this is from Junkman. I'm pretty sure that I know exactly what this is. And we'll break the tape here. And I actually have to send a few more dollars to Junkman because I found out it cost him a lot more to ship this than what we anticipated. So I want to make sure that I reimbursed him for that and make sure that I bought the thing for 10 bucks, and then it was going to cost a couple bucks to ship it. I had no idea it was going to cost him that much to ship it. What it is, we're about to find out. But I just don't feel comfortable making somebody have to spend money on something to ship it to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out of the box, and we can throw the box over there, get it out of our way. So it's got a couple of these little standy things, and I'm pretty sure that these are used for standing it up and displaying it, which will be helpful. What is it? Let's unwrap it. Let's unwrap it. Oh, you see that? What do you think it might be? Put in the comments right now what you think it might be, because it's going to get revealed here, and it's going to get unveiled. And yeah, you were right all along. It's one of these. It's a speeder bike. Check that out. Check that out. That is a speeder bike. So it's quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed. This is a very cool piece of equipment for the Star Wars toys. This goes with your 12-inch action figures. So if you have, oh, I'll let that little part come out. If you have any 12-inch action figures, this here speeder bike, this is going to really liven up your day having something like this to display. It's quite large, so I'm not really sure where I'm going to display it. It's probably going to be living out here on my bench for a little bit until I find a place to actually do it. But what we will do is we'll get we'll get right there. And let's see, we got one. And I think there might be a total of, there we go. See that? What that allows you to do is stand it. It allows you to stand it up on something. So, excuse me, wow. There we go. I'm gonna sit it right there so we can have it right here in the background. And the closer I get, the harder it is to see it. So let me just move it right back here. And spoiler alert, we're gonna put Dusty's head. We're gonna put Dusty's head right here, cause I think this next piece of stuff that I ordered, I'm pretty sure that this is gonna go with that Dusty. So let's check it out. Because when I ordered this, I had an idea that I wanted, since it didn't come with a speeder bike pilot or the Luke or Leia in indoor gear that it normally would have come with, I decided, why not do a little kit bashing and make my own, rider for the speeder bike. So that's what I plan on doing. And Dusty is going to be our rider. But in order to have Dusty for the rider, I had to do a little research on finding a better action figure body for Dusty, so she'd have more bendable knees and elbows and wrists and be able to articulate the action figure. Being a 12-inch action figure, I wanted to make sure that it would look cool riding on this bike. And this is not exactly the easiest package to open. There we go. We're getting in there. Pretty sure that this is the body, but we won't know for sure until I open it. Because at the top of my head, I can't remember what the buyers' names were. Okay, so there's the box. We'll go ahead and see what we got here. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure this is exactly what I thought it was. We're gonna unwrap this and unveil this. And warning, it's gonna be a naked doll. It is a naked doll. So let's get her out the package here. Alrighty, well, it's got a nice little Ziploc baggie. That's pretty cool. And we will, okay, so there we are. That is the action figure body. So I still have to add some feet and some hands, which I have plenty of right here. So let's go ahead and dump these out on the, I'm gonna dump them in my hand so that I can bring them up to the camera and show you up close. We got a foot and a foot. That gives us a foot, and a bunch of hands. So there's, a regular hand right there. And I'm going to go right away for this gripping hand right there. Pretty sure that's gonna come in handy. And let's see here. There's a balled up fist. I don't want. This one's kind of okay. This one is a balled up fist. This one right here, right there. Those are the two hands I want, and the 2 feet. Alrighty. So I'll go ahead and show you those now that I can get them out in my hand where they're more visible. There. Now I can get them up to the camera. I'll show you the best I can. You can see the open hands. These ones are balled up like a fist. And these ones are got the pointed finger. So these are cool, but for the purpose of riding this bike, I'm thinking that this hand right here, I'll get it where you can see how that hand is designed to grip. So that is probably going to work just fine on these grips of this handlebar over here. So let's take our right arm and we'll just put the right hand on. There we go. I didn't open the other box. You want to know why I didn't open the other box yet? Because the other box is completely unrelated to anything Star Wars. So I want to put this character together first, if I can. It's quite interesting because it's such an articulate wrist joint that it's kind of difficult to get the hand into that wrist joint because it won't hold still. So I don't know, we'll see. This might take me all day to get this darn hand on here. I'm gonna set that aside. I'm gonna just get the foot in first. Let's do the left foot. All right, it looks like we got a left foot on there. That's pretty good. All right, that looks pretty good. Now let's get this other foot on there. Same thing. Problem is it's fresh plastic. These are relatively new. So I just want to make sure I get this foot in as well as I can get it. And this one as well. Alrighty. And now let's go ahead and try our left hand because I was having trouble with the right hand. We got this joint here to go pop that into there, and that joint wants to bend, and it makes it really difficult to put the hand on there. So let's use the wobbling table while I struggle with this. It is impossible to push this on there. Just miserably impossible. Kind of pissing me off, actually. Yeah, it's pissing me off because I can't get this on there. Because every time you get a position to push, it just moves out of your way. Kind of pissing me off. It is definitely pissing me off. Did I mention that it's pissing me off? Damn. I kind of don't like this. Okay, that's one hand. Successfully on there. All right, so that was kind of painful to do. My wrists are having a rough time. Hold on, and I can't show you this on camera. It's too delicate for me to try to get up to the camera and show you how this goes on there. So the problem is when you try to push this on there, the wrist just moves out of the way. So you can't get a good grip on anything to push it, because you can't really hold this. Best thing I can do is put it in my lap and just use. And my hands, it's starting to really hurt my hands trying to hold on to this and put it in there. But I will get it done. I will get it done. Maybe. What did I do differently on the left that I can't do on the right? I don't think I did anything different. Just trying to get the ball joint to stay straight long enough to push the thing into the wrist joint. And it's not easy. Oh wow, it's an absolute disaster. God damn it. Fucking had it on there and it popped right out on me. This is a motherfucker. This is a motherfucker right here. Wow. Like, I almost wish that this just came with the hands already attached, because this is such a pain in the ass to get on here. It's really kind of getting on my nerves, because I can't get it to stay straight enough to get the wrist in the hand. Oh, the little post will not go in there. It will not go in there, and it's pissing me off. This is what I got for buying a doll on eBay. It's not a bad looking doll. It's got lots of articulation and everything, but it's miserable. It is a miserable pain in the ass to get this wrist and hand to work properly. It won't go. It's pissing me off. Come on. Shouldn't have to take all fucking day to do this. Wow. Sorry, YouTubers. I don't mean to get pissed and swear at the camera, but if you had any idea how painful it is to be doing this right now, you would totally understand. There. The left one appears to be on there correctly. Maybe if I hold it with my right hand and try pushing with my left, maybe I can get a little bit better leverage. Come on. Come on. Why is it so hard to do this? Oh, this is impossible. This is just fucking impossible. Holy shit. I can't get it to work. I'm gonna take a quick cheat here. So, one thing I don't like is right away, I'm gonna have to do a little paint app to some of the skin, because the dusty head is just a little too, it's the wrong shade of skin to work for this. So I have a feeling I will be attempting to order the tan body version of this same doll. The tan body wasn't available, so I had to break down and order what was available, and I got this. Oh. Whew. That's a workout on the old wrist. It really is. It's a workout. It hurts. It hurts my hands. So let's see if I can find something slippery to use. I don't know if I have anything. All right. I don't know if this will work, but I'm gonna put a tiny bit of 3-in-1 oil, just a drop, just the tiniest drop, and find something pointy I can use to put that inside of that joint. All right, so maybe this will help. Maybe this 3-in-1 oil will be slippery enough to slide that in there. Oh man, they're going to get a bad review. They are going to get a bad review for this figure. I'm going to tell you that right now because I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about having to fight this hard to put the hands on. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. It will not go in there. It will not go in there. God damn it! Oh! Wow, that's really annoying. I can't get it in there. I just can't do it. I can't hold on to it. I keep dropping the damn hand. This is going to be a bad video because it's like 22 minutes long right now and I'm already getting upset. Okay, we're getting there. Come on! I almost had it and it just popped right off on me. Wow! It's getting there. Every time I get it almost on there, it just twists the wrong way and pops back off. So, come on, you little fucker. Pissing me off. Oh, I can't get this post into that little hole. I just can't do it. And it is fucking making me mad. Buy a custom action figure to do a little kit bashing with. It'll be fun, they said. Well, fuck those guys. I think what I'm gonna have to do is do just a little bit of a shave on the edge of that. Just took a little bit of meat off of it to see if I can slide it in there just a little better. Because it has to go on there. Wow. I really fucking hate this right now. I am getting angry. I'm getting mad because usually I'm pretty calm when I'm doing this stuff. But when I run into a situation like this, it just pisses me off. Clearly, they're not paying attention to quality control. And I didn't run across any instructions on how to do this anywhere. It just can't go. Out just a touch, because this shouldn't be that hard to get on there. I got the left hand on there. It's like there's something wrong with the right hand. I can see where it's just too tight. It's just too goddamn tight. Why would you put something like this together and sell it all over eBay and then ship it out there with known problems? I mean, you got to know that this is a problem. You have to know. Whoever sold this to me, you bastard, you had to know this was going to be an issue. Fuckers. All right. I need to work on the table nice and flat. Put the wrist down here. Yeah, I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing, but I don't think you really want to see this right now because it's just horrid. God damn it. I can't get it to hold still to get this thing on there. It just isn't gonna fucking do it. I did it all for Dusty. God damn it. It won't go in there. It won't fucking go. This is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. I mean, these things are basically toys. You know? You gotta make it easy for people to install shit and assemble. You can't send something like this out and have it so goddamn hard to assemble that you can't fucking do it without swearing at yourself for an hour. It's just, this whole video is nothing but me swearing at this fucking thing ever since I tried to put the hand on. Alright. You get just tiny little bit of relief in there. And now I'm going to go along this. Just take just a touch off the edge. There's kind of like a little bit of a lip around this post, but there's so much of a lip, I'm sorry, that it's not allowing me to get it past the threshold and pop into the joint. So, try again. Maybe I can get it now. Oh, finally! I got it to pop on there. Ooh, that was a pain in the ass. You know, I'm going to do the same thing with this left hand just for a second and make sure it is in there all the way. All right. Now we have the doll is assembled with both hands. Let me get the wrists and everything. Alrighty. Okay, so there's our doll. There she is with both hands. So, what are we gonna do now? We're gonna take a breather, and I'm gonna drink a little bit of Pepsi because I need to calm my ass down. That was not easy. Not easy to do. Holy shit. That's what I felt like the whole time. That was tough to do. That was a hard project right there. And I'm at the beginning of the project still. So, get a Kleenex out and get this oil and stuff off of this action figure so it doesn't stain the poor thing. Alright. Yeah, I had some 3-in-1 oil. And even though I only used a drop, the stuff spreads out pretty crazy. So before I lose these hands, I'm gonna put the rest of these hands back in the bag. Right there. See that? Bag of hands. All right, let me throw that right over here to my right. So we're gonna put some clothes on this doll. I know you like to stare at naked Barbie dolls, but what we're gonna do now is we are going to clothe this lovely doll and see if the pants and legs and everything. I have a feeling that it might not fit all the way it's supposed to. We'll find out here in a second. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of tough. All right. Well, pants are kind of tight, so we will get them on there. We will get this done. Holy crap. Comment on this video if you've gotten this far and watched me struggle with it this far. And I'll show you what I'm gonna do with the pant part of it here, because some of the body is just well, her bum's too big. Not that she's got a big butt, it's just she's got kind of she's got accentuated buttocks. We're not going to worry too much about that because you're not going to see that because she's going to be sitting on the speeder bike. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and what do we got? We got a boot. Is that a right boot or a left boot? Okay, that's a right boot. All right. We're going to throw the boots on. I don't think the boots are going to fit with the feet on there, so I think I'm pulling them feet off. Yeah, we're going to pull the feet right off because we can't get the boots on with the feet on because the feet are too long and articulate. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to cheat a little bit. We're just going to do that. We'll deal with it as we go. We might modify those feet so we can get the ankles in there and just take the foot part of it off, or something, or maybe we're gonna have to alter those feet. And at this point, I don't feel the least bit bad about destroying them. Okay. Now this will be the fun part because okay. That's stitched. We will put an arm in over here and an arm in over here. What are we doing here? I can't see what the hell I'm doing. There and there. All right, that's what we're looking for. And now the last bit is going to be putting this belt on before I throw the head on the doll. Throw this belt through the jacket and through jacket, and voila, we're going to snap this thing shut here any second here. Nothing about this project is easy, by the way. It is all really frustrating because not all these parts fit together. All right, there we are. Whew. Whoa, that got on my nerves. That whole process got on my nerves. All right, now we're going somewhere. Now we just need to, let's go ahead and throw Dusty's helmet on. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the chin strap because I think that might help our head stay put a little bit better. Maybe. Will it allow me to do that? Maybe. Maybe it will. I'm trying to get that chin strap on because I think the chin strap, if it's on there, it might help. It might help with the neck joint just a touch. If not, I can just undo it. There we go. Now we are going to stick Dusty's head on the neck. Now we gotta undo the strap because it's gonna interfere with our ability to do that. Okay. So there we are. We got Dusty, we got the head on, and that's about the best we're gonna do. I don't like the skin tone. So I'm gonna hold out for the individual to message me and let me know when the darker skin tone, the tan skin tone, is available, and I will order another one of these. And when I get that one in, I will immediately alter the feet of that doll. I'm not going to mess with these ones because I think I'll use this doll for another project because of this. The lighter skin tone will work. Maybe I'll get a Dusty that has a lighter skin tone because there were two different skin tones on this 1974 Dusty. Some of them had more of a suntan, some of them had more of a pale skin like that. So for the time being, we're gonna go ahead and put let's put Dusty up here, and we want to basically get our grip on that and get our grip on this. Alrighty, and we'll get your boot back on, and there we go. We're gonna get this all set up. So for now, that's what we have. We have Dusty. Just gonna turn and look at you. There we go. Dusty. Dusty's on a speeder bike. Hell yeah. That looks pretty darn cool. That looks cool. I think that looks pretty neat. It was a very frustrating project, but alrighty. Wow. Sorry about all the cussing and swearing. That was a frustrating project, but I did it all for Dusty. And yeah. So back in 2005 and then again in 2010, I went to Star Wars Celebration 3 and then I went to Gen Con a few years later. And at both of those events, there were a lot of Star Wars memorabilia for sale. And I was still collecting back then, before I quit for a few years. And I was collecting a lot of the 12-inch stuff. And I was kicking myself because I wanted one of these speeder bikes really bad. In fact, I wanted Luke, Leia, and a couple of the speeder bikes with the Scout Trooper, which was the guy who was riding on the speeder bike. And I don't know why I wanted them so bad, because I didn't have that much space to do the 12-inch stuff, but something about this was just an amazing thing. So I think what's going to happen next is I may disassemble this a little bit and do some custom painting on it. In the meantime, though, I think I'm going to leave it just as is, and I'm going to sit Dusty up here, and we're going to call that good for now. So I'll take another flyby. Dusty's got a big old smile on her face, and let's call that good. We got 41 minutes of me fighting with Dusty, and but I like the fact that look how articulate those wrists are and everything. It does a really good job. So far, so good. A little bummed about the feet situation with these boots, but you know, I'll take a boot off and I'll take the shoe and I'll get some measurements and I'll kind of figure out ahead of schedule what I'm gonna have to do to alter a foot to be able to fit in there, because I kind of want it to be right. But in the meantime, I think that's right enough for the time being. I probably need to do something with this seating. Maybe I need to do some padding on it to maybe bring it a little bit up closer to her bum. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I do know that I like this. This is a really cool really cool version of Dusty riding a speeder bike, and now I really need to get some background setups and get some video shots of her doing stuff on the speeder bike. Maybe I can send it to Junkman and he can add his voice over all that stuff, and you know, whatever, or not, it just doesn't matter. But I thought it would be an interesting thing to share the stunt Dusty with some other people. And you know, since Junkman does stuff with Dusty on his show, I think it would be kind of funny to have her riding the speeder bike on a couple of them. So we'll see if I can get Larry J. Wampa on the back. That would be even cooler. Where I find one of those, I don't know, but if you know in the comments or can send a link to me, yeah, do that. Then I'll just get one and throw them on the back. But in the meantime, I think that's it for Dusty. That's good for Dusty today. We have successfully sweared at Dusty enough for one day. We'll call this 45 minutes of hell. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to complain. Yeah. We'll talk on there. You chat to me and I'll chat back. Okay. We'll catch you later. Have a good one.